here 10 days in India, and I realized I haven't treated my amazing crew, you guys. They're not all here, but especially you guys. So I'm gonna make a meal for them on my last day today, and I'm just picking up some of the fresh produce I need for the spread I'm gonna make them. I need green chili, garlic, and kanda. Okay, let me just check my little list. Lemons. I've got all the fresh produce. Now I just need to get some dried stuff like dal and rice. And looks like there's a Two Brothers stand over there, so let's go check that out. Hello. Yeah, I only need a little bit of chana and urid, but yeah, I'll just take it. Yeah, groundnut oil. One moment. Taste? Oh yeah, because I bought so much, I get something free, yeah? Acha. Bas. Yeah, it's good. I like the market. They had everything, most of the things I needed, and that's it, man. Ready to cook. Ready to cook. For food definitely came from my grandfather. He's from Italy, a small village, and he randomly decided to come to London when he was like 20 something and become a chef, and he was a chef his whole life. And I spent a lot of time with my grandparents when I was younger, and just by osmosis, I guess, he just got me into food. Like when I was a baby or a small child, he used to take me to the garden centre and show me all the vegetables and tell me the names. And I used to like remember the names and stuff, so that was probably like the first food that got me into like loving food.
But what about Indian food? How did that love story begin?
It began when I was a kid at school. I had Indian friends. I would go to their house, try their Gujarati food, and normally in the UK, people are just exposed to like curry houses, which are very generic, butter chicken, chicken korma, naan. But early on, I had dokla and tepla, so I was exposed to like authentic food. And then when I became a chef, worked in a hotel, I had Indian colleagues there. A lot of my colleagues were Indian, my head chef, my sous chef. So I would ask them questions. I was very inquisitive and curious about food. I would always ask them questions like, how does your mom make aloo gobi and things like that.
If I were to ask you, what is your favorite comfort Indian food?
Comfort Indian food?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Like your go-to?
My go-to? It's got to be dal. I do like khichdi, and I do like, I don't know if it's comfort food, but one of my favorites is sambar. I just love
It is comfort food.
Yeah,
Most definitely is.
Okay, cool.
It's so warm. Although that's such an Indian answer. I think anybody who you ask in India what's a comfort food, the first thing they say is either khichdi or dal.
Good. I'm getting that. So I'm just using some of this. It's Indriani rice. I actually haven't used it before, but I've heard great things about it, and it's the perfect rice for the dish I'm cooking, because I'm cooking pulihora, which is a Andhra-style temple rice, and it's meant to be this kind of like short grain, long grain, but not too long like basmati, so it should be perfect, and I'm excited to try it as well. I'm making mirchi kasalan, which is a dish with peppers from Andhra, and The gravy has sesame seeds and peanuts, so luckily I've got like really good quality ones from Two Brothers, which is always a pleasure to use. So I'm just going to toast them up first and then make the paste. I think in Telugu, when you say like kasalan, it means, okay, I might be wrong, but it's like their word for like gravy, right? So it's like, and a lot of their like gravies have nuts and coconut in, like peanut, sesame seeds or coconut.
Right.
So I'm just toasting them off and we're going to grind them up with some other aromatics and spices. So here we're doing kati dal, which is our Hyderabadi style. Normally it's with tur dal, but just for time's sake you can use red masoor if you need. Similar to many other preparations throughout the country, but it's got tamarind in and it's got garlic in the temper, so it's going to be nice. Just going to add a little bit of haldi powder. This is one of my favorite Two Brothers products, honestly. Like, it's really good quality turmeric, so definitely get some of this because it's great.
Does it ever get overwhelming? Like, is there a burnout that ever sinks in?
Nah.
No.
I get like a little bit overwhelmed if it's like, you know, if we don't have a lot of time to cook something.
Right.
You know, you can get a bit flustered,
Of
but
course.
I never get like, I never feel lazy, like, oh, I can't be bothered to cook something for someone, or I can't be bothered to cook for myself. I get lazy with other things, like
Right.
working on my laptop or something, but cooking, nah. Like, if I can just switch it on, I just like, okay, let's go. And it always never feels like a chore. So I went to culinary school when I was like 16 years old for 3 years. And when I got there, I was already into food.
Right.
And I had a good general knowledge of food just from watching like TV.
Oh,
Just
that's
from like
insane.
just from remembering everything from that.
Yeah.
And it helped me in culinary school. Like, I would know more than other students just because I was like so into food and just watching TV basically. So, Two Brothers oil. Wow. So I'm just going to fry off some onion to put in this paste.
Far along are we? What all is ready? What all is
Well,
being made?
A lot of stuff comes together at the end, like for example the dal, once it's like cooked, like
Right.
tadka.
Right.
Then the rice is like, it's like a fried rice. So
Right.
that comes together quickly. Okay, now we can make some tadka, 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 tadka. Yeah. Right. Let them pop or all the police will come after me.
We take our tadka very seriously.
One pop, then I'm going in with the jeera. I think they just need to be activated and sizzle and open up. They don't need to like pop everywhere. Jeera a little bit. Curry pata? Curry pata, did someone say?
Look at your
Curry
face all
pata.
brightening up.
What's green chili? Lal mirch, no.
No, hari mirch.
Hari mirch, hari mirch.
Yes. Yes.
And then a little bit of amrak. Ah, look at that. Cooking a tadka in India, finally.
There is a quick 20-minute, 30-minute way of making a recipe. For example, biryani, right?
Yeah.
Either you make it in that matka, it takes 3 hours to make it, which is the traditional way to make it, or you make a quick one-pot biryani, right? Which in a pressure cooker, which takes only 30 minutes.
Yeah.
What is it that you follow? Do you go towards the rooted approach, or do you also look for quick fixes at times? How does it work for you?
Both. Like, you need both. Like, you can't things like a pressure cooker and quick meals are like vital for human beings to enjoy their life and survive. Like you have to have quick meals, and that's like.
Right.
But then also, I feel like on a weekend you can spend the time to like do something more laborious. So and if there's a dish that takes a long time, save it for a time when you're free.
Right.
But you shouldn't feel compelled to always cook like long dishes that take a long time.
Right.
Now you can still make tasty food quickly. That's the main thing, and you should try to, because it saves you time.
Right. So today, are you following the ancient practice of making the dish that you're making, or are you making it quickly for us?
The dishes I'm making, they just happen to be dishes that don't take 3 hours to cook like
got
that.
it.
You know, a lot of dishes in the south of India, they come together quickly with the
Right.
tempo, right? It's not like it's a shorter version of something. It's just that's what it is. So,
Yeah.
where's the jaggery? Put the peppers in my kasalan, let them cook. Bit of jaggery and tamarind in there. A lot of the Andhra, Telangana dishes, they have tamarind and jaggery in.
Adds a nice tang.
Tang and sweetness balance, yeah.
Yeah.
And where is my imli? Imli. You know, this is called katti dal in Hyderabad. But is that, do you think that's kata? It's like kata. So it means sour. Ah. Now it's all making sense. Cultured ghee from two brothers. This is, I went to the farm and I saw them making this, and top-notch stuff. Top-notch stuff. It's got a lovely smell. It might look like a lot, but I was cooking with Dalga Thai and she used more than me. So when people comment on my videos, use too much oil, go cook with some Indian mothers, yeah, and see what they do. This should pop now. Very good, very good. Kari bata. What? And then we got our garlic. Okay, just let that chill, because we always let the dal chill when the tadka's in. South Indian cooking, in the temper, in the tadka, they use dal, urad dal and chana dal, as kind of like they use the spices. So like if you add the jeera and the rye, they add this, and it gives it like a nice crunchy, nutty flavor. And you add them in raw, and you just wait till they get toasted, and they're just beautiful. Like that's one thing that's like very like South Indian. Like no one does that really in other parts. Maybe there might be like a tiny percentage, but it's very typical South Indian to do this.
Amazing. So after having made all of these amazing dishes from across the globe, right? What's next for Jake Try?
For me, I want to keep building Plantfuture, and I want to focus more. One of my reasons I started was to teach people the basic skills of cooking, and I want to really like hone in on that more, and like give them the tools, like the basically simplify the process of becoming a better cook. Like if you're bad at cooking, to get good, simplify the process, because all there is out there is just like recipe books and videos, but they don't really teach you like the principles. And I want to really go in on that and do that while I'm growing Plantfuture. I know when you're lying. Okay.
Tasting a lot of curry patta.
Curry patta is my favorite.
It's
The rice.
imli.
Yeah.
Imli in the rice, yeah.
And then the jelly. Yeah.
Bro, this dal hits home. Yeah, for sure.
I'm excited to try the milk.
That's too. You need buttermilk for that.
Ooh. A good chas.
Honestly, it's been a pleasure. Even if it's been tiring at some points, it's been overall insanely good. Such a fun experience.
You're rolling, right?
Yeah, I'm rolling. I'm rolling. I'm rolling. I've cooked. It's my last day in India. It's been incredible. That's a wrap. Goodbye, India, and I'll see you soon, very soon.